Ahoy hoy! Let's take a look at Perfection Series, The Art of Transformation, Sphinx, Espionage. Alright, so this is Mastermind Creations' take on an MP Mirage, I wanna say. I'm not really versed with the name of the characters, but I am always versed at writing. Come on, focus you. There we go. Sphinx has only one speed when in vehicle mode, fast. He was one of the last to choose a vehicle form to blend in with, watching his compatriots choose forms that made them essentially invisible, but sacrificing speed and agility in the process. There is no hiding in his chosen form. It is bright and loud, and everybody thinks that they will see him coming a mile away, which is exactly the way he likes it. Luckily, he has special ability that his enemies never see coming. So yeah, I guess this is Blur, not Blur, Mirage, right? Yeah, it's Mirage. Blur is another dude. MMC has never made a Blur that I'm aware of. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. He comes in alt mode, which is the reason the box is so small. And here we have alternate heads, guns, and other little doodads. I'm just gonna pour on top. Gonna go to the floor, pick it up later. And yeah, transformation seems to be not too complicated if all they have is this. I want to check the faces, see which face I like the most for him. And here is the collector's card, which looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. There you go. Look at it better. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. Very flimsy though. Very, very, very flimsy. Wish I had better card stock. He is low in courage. He is a coward. And this, of course, is to be able to see the stats that are on the back of the box, because in the 80s they did this with other toys, and it's cute. I don't really care. Collecting this is stupid because, you know, cutting it, sure you can cut it, but then like where the fuck are you gonna stuff something that long? And let's look at the faces. Want to see the stock face? That's a smiling face. That's back of a head. Interesting. And a serious face. There we go. It's okay. Two guns. So I imagine this is the shoulder-mounted one, which looks pretty fucking cool, to be quite honest. And here's his actual gun, made in silver plastic. Is this silver plastic or is this plastic that was painted over? Looks painted over. And let's... oh. The fuck is this? I would imagine that these are a parachute, so you can emulate that one scene from that one episode. I know a lot of people, like a lot of companies like to do this. I couldn't really care less. It's probably gonna go to the drawer, to the bin, or to the trash compactor. Alright. Now, let's open this. We can get this Formula 1 out of here, and that looks lovely. That is a very lovely looking car. Let's lower the camera. Yeah, he rolls well. He rolls pretty damn good. Huh. Interesting. This comes out easily, because I imagine that's part of the transformation. This one, not so much. There you go. So I imagine shit I have to do for transformation. doesn't really roll that well. As far as I know, it might be mistransformed. Maybe. I imagine this goes like this. I would imagine it's the proper way to put this thing. Now, what I'm wondering is, do you have a place? Yeah, parachute. Says so right there. Do you have a place to store your weapons? Seems like you do. Says so right there. There we go. Yeah. Has a tab here, and would imagine it has a tab here. You guys know that weapon storage is very, very fucking important to me, because I love to play with my toys. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna transform this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and transform this guy, and after I transform him, we'll talk about my first impressions and show you the articulation and some such. Now, I wonder if it's the surface I have it on that doesn't let it roll that much. You can remove this guy. This is cute. This is cute. I'm probably gonna bin this too, cause I don't think it has anywhere to go in robot mode. But it is cute that he has that. Like a Phantom Rider. I mean, if I can leave it there, I'll totally leave it there, but I don't think I'll be able to. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. And here he is in robot mode. Transformation was... man. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. Felt like I had to push things through things a lot of the time. He looks great. These back pieces, have to turn this to get it in the proper orientation, so then you can clip it down there, and honestly that did not feel the greatest, because these parts, this plastic that's here holding this part, it felt like it might break. It felt bendy. Not the best feeling, to be quite honest. I mean, I guess I could sort of I don't know, man. Forgive it a little bit, because this is an older figure, but the articulation is not, it's not terrible. It has a bunch of tension joints, and they're tensioned pretty damn well, all things considered. Like, this guy is not drooping at all. He has like butterfly joints, which is fucking awesome. This I hate. When you go to manipulate the arms, you have a hole there. This doesn't really tab in, so when you do this, you know, like that comes up. Because you can cheat, you know, like going the full run with the shoulder articulation. I mean the elbow articulation, but that's not, I don't know, man. It doesn't look that good, in my opinion, anyways. But he cleans up nicely. He cleans up nicely. He stands really well too. This guy has a bit of heft as well, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and put his weapons. I believe this one goes here. There you go. That looks fine. And then I'm gonna give him his gun on this hand, if the hand wants to cooperate. There you go. It's as much as it's gonna open, I think. And he holds everything pretty damn well, so that's cool. I like how he looks. I like how he handles. Can't really roll for shit in car mode, I mean. But Which figure is perfect? None of them. None of them are perfect. And of course, like I imagined, that this little dude does not fit there at all. So yeah, goes in the trash. Goes in the bin, goes in the trash. I don't know, probably just gonna get rid of it. He has an ab crunch. Very, very fucking limited ab crunch. Like, would you even consider that I'm an ab crunch? Look at that. That's barely noticeable. Rather to have a little bit of ab crunch than none at all, I imagine. So, I'm gonna go ahead. Where the fuck is my spudger? There it is. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go... because I want to check the other face. Come on. Give me your face. As the great Commander Optimus Prime said once, right? There we go. Oh. I thought this was easier to remove. Didn't know we needed Do we need to unscrew it to install it? What the fuck do the instructions say? It's on the other side. Unscrew faceplate to remove eyepiece. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Where is my screwdriver? Had one here yesterday. I was using one yesterday. I remember that. I don't want to use that one. Where the fuck are my things? I'll get them. I will get them. Just bear with me. I can see it's just I have a bunch of shit in here. There we go. Set that down gently. And alright, because you have to remove the eyes. That's why. Makes sense, I guess. I need to remove this very carefully. You just push the eyes out. There we go. There we go. So what face do I want? I wanted this face. There we go. It's just press that in there. Barely noticeable. Can you go deeper? They can. They can. Just need a little bit more elbow grease. Dude, that does not look the greatest. But that looks like it's as far as it's gonna go. Yeah, like changing the face was not the best idea. Now my question is, which helmet piece to use? They look the same. Do they look the same to you? Right? Yeah. They look like they're exactly the same. Alright. Anywho, let's see. This goes on this one, I imagine. Yeah, there we go. Then like just put everything together and then just screw it together. Come on. Don't fight me. There we go. Yeah, that can fall. That's no problem at all. Or maybe. Let's see if I have to use the other back of the head for this. Because that could totally be it, right? Although, just realized something. I need to screw it on first. Yeah, I forgot that. I need to screw it on first, because then I'm not gonna be able to screw it back on. There we go. So almost made a boo-boo. Almost made a boo-boo. Come on. There we go. That's tight enough. Let's bring in the other head and yeah, does not want to go in there. And I wonder if I think I have everything like well placed. I think. There we go. And that works. And there we go. I prefer that face sculpt way more than the other one. I think that looks way better. Alright, so let's get down to some size comparisons. These things keep drooping down, and let me just give him back his shoulder cannon. It looks cool, but doesn't really hold down that well, all things considered. And we can remove all this shit out of the way so we can actually put the comparison box next to him. Here he is, next to a mainline Optimus Prime, so you have like an idea of scale. He's about the size of Earthrise Optimus, which, you know, if that works for you, that's cool. That's more power to you. That looks fine. And here he is next to MP10. So obviously MP10 towers over him because Mirage is not supposed to be a tall character at all. And this guy is MP scale. That's basically how he should scale next to Optimus, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me. That's it for this unboxing and first impressions. I like it mostly because I paid like $60 for it. I didn't pay much for it, so you know, like, it's serviceable. He feels, again, like he feels good. He feels pretty damn good. So, you know, that has that going for it. See if we can do like my usual pose that I usually do for figures. There you go. Now that's something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Like I said, serviceable. It works for what it is. Oh, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.